Okay, there's the TV. Here's the me, and here are my movie notes for The Miracle Season. It's a 2017 film, and today I watched it. And today is Thursday, 27 June 2024. I'm Tanis Coralee Leonhardi, a she, her, hers of Seattle. I wrote a description for this, for the video description for like this YouTube video. Let's see if a biographical film about a female high school volleyball team on their journey to try and win a second consecutive state championships title. So they would, or something like that. I'll polish it up for the video description or go back and read it. I'm not reading it now, and I don't have photographic memory, so that was my description for here. It's based on a true story, so it's a biographical film, and all of these people in this movie graduated high school after me. I graduated in 2010. They win the 2010 high school state championships, which I don't know what that is. I don't know which season volleyball is in. Anyway, so they win that, and then they're in their 2011 season. So I was already at the University of Washington then, but as a school in Iowa. So this is my form of some high school in Iowa won a state championships title back to back 2010, 2011. But this is about the 2011 championships journey. So I was in college, out of high school by then, graduated with my first college degree and my high school diploma by the time this happened. And so that's some context with like my life story. And so while they're going for this second championships title, one of the stars of the team dies. So I guess it's this journey to and I did put this down in the video description, was a journey to a second state championships title or something like that after one of the star players dies, or one of the team's stars dies. Not the only one, because it's a team sport, so you need to have multiple people out there. What is it? Is it like 5-on-5 or something? So, but one of them. So there we go. And I was like, inspired by the movie, what's Miracle Season for me? So I think moving in here, so I moved in with my parents back in November 2019, and I'm over 31.00 years of age now. I'm still living with them. So I would consider this a miracle season of sorts. So let me go through for each. So the squirrels in the backyard, some of them have names. There's one miracle, like miracle category. Kona dog, when I was taking him for a walk and I dropped the leash and he bolted, he ran back towards the house, and we got him back. My mom has had to have blood infusions again. However, in the duration of me living here, but it's not a Land Rover, it's not Josh Kerr. I'm waiting for him to just pull up, park, come get me, move me in with him. But they were close. Yeah, there were multiple people in the car that I could see. Not Josh Kerr, I'm sorry guys. And then so there we have the critters in the backyard, the Kona dog. My mom, I was working on my mom, so she did have to have blood infusions again. However, she's not been so bad that she's had a seizure since I moved in, which is like, round of applause there. My dad and I have worked through, so when I was attending the University of Washington, about the time, was it about 2011? Yes, it was 2011. So about the time this championships actually would have been happening, interestingly enough, because it was the spring term of 2011 that it happened. So possibly for me, it was about spring 2011, so this roughly time consistent with this was I had additioned the sink and I was eating, and I was here visiting my parents, and I still had stuff here. And my dad and I got in a fight, and I gave him an ultimatum, and it was a fair ultimatum. And I said something or kick me out. And so he kicked me out of me living with them, him and his mom. So I took some of my stuff and then back to campus, and I was like, I'll figure out how to move the rest of my stuff. And we talked through it, not that day, but later. But I was kicked out of here, living with my parents for a brief while. I was a teenager. But when I moved back in here, back in 2019, that was something, I think I brought it up once, and was like, you can't keep bringing that up and stuff. And what I was trying to do back then, is like, it doesn't let me grow forward. And it was like, what I failed to explain was, it wasn't like, yes, he kicked me out, but I was the one who presented the ultimatum, so it's not his fault, right? It was, I shouldn't have presented it in the first place. Even though it was fair, right? I'm not going to repeat it here, because yeah, I'm not going to propagate that. He wasn't, if he blames himself, he wasn't the sole problem. I was the one who put the ultimatum out there. Right. And so we've actually worked through it, and I'd say our relationship is the best it's ever been. And there, even though we both have, can be very German, we've gotten much better at working through it. So I'd say there's infinite growth, kind of, in some respects. I am still living here and waiting for my boyfriend, Joshua. And so there's that. And then what's the lot? Two more categories. How about soulmates? They have come to be like, we're competing near you, because we have a large aquatic facility that's been used for things like Olympic trials and championships at multiple levels. My soulmates, Andrei Minikov, Hubert Kos, Leo Marchand. If Jack Alexei came, I did not see him. But those, and then there was Salam Zarkani and Ilya Karun. There've been a number of people. Lucas Henvo, but is he mine? Okay, anyway, point being, they've come and I've reciprocated and gone and seen them in person in competition. And so it's been initiated and reciprocated both ways. So that's very cool. And then multiple times for at least some of those people. Yes. And then, let's see, last category, Sarah Sjostrom and my biographies, getting, I think, perhaps one of the highlights there, not the only highlight, but one highlight is with Sarah Sjostrom being able to, and remembering to, and actually getting it done, posting videos same day when she's won. Every individual medal she's won from the past 3 editions of World Aquatics Championships with swimming in a, long course, 50-meter long pool. Yeah, so that's been pretty remarkable. Well, at least from my perspective, because I didn't have any before then. So, yeah, it's been a miracle season for me. Tanis Coralee Leonhardi, she, her, hers of Seattle. And those are my movie notes for Miracle Season 2017 film, 27 June 2024 viewing.